Hey replay viewers, thank you so much for checking out my replay. I hope you enjoy it. If you have questions that you want to ask me, feel free to go to the website. It's goldenpoppyherbs.com/basicsofherbalism. You can find the contact us page and send us your herbal questions, since you obviously can't ask them when you're live. Those of you who are joining now, I'm so sorry. I said I was going to scope at 1:30 and it's now 1:43 because I had some people come into the store and I had to talk to them. So got a little bit off track. So sorry if you were sitting around waiting for me. I hope that's not the case. So for those of you who are joining and just checking things out, this is the 30 Herbs in 30 Days Periscope series done by me. Hey everybody. So my name is Sarah. I am a clinical herbalist and a clinical nutritionist, and I am the owner of Golden Poppy Herbal Apothecary. We are a herbal clinic and retail store that's located in Fort Collins, Colorado. We also have an online store, goldenpoppyherbs.com, where you can get all of, or at least most of the products that we talk about today. Hey Dawn, how's it going? Good to see you again. So for those of you who are just checking this out randomly, when you, if you want to say hello and say your name, that would be awesome. If you are watching right now, Periscope did update their app. So if you haven't updated your app, you should definitely do that after this scope, because you can do landscape mode and things like that now. So hello from Brazil. Awesome. Hello, Brazil. So for those of you watching, if you want to share this with your followers, you can share it on Twitter, you can share it on Periscope. For iOS, you just swipe left to right, and on Android, you can swipe up, and there should be a little share button, and you can invite people to come check it out as well. I would really appreciate it. Hey Don, hello from Turkey. So yeah, so if you want to share with anyone that you think would find this information interesting, I'd appreciate it a lot. And if you want more information, definitely make sure to go to the website and download our free ebook, goldenpoppyherbs.com/basicsofherbalism. If someone wants to type that out in the comments for everybody who's watching, that would be really awesome as well. So for those of you who have been following for a little while, definitely ask questions, say things. I like to answer questions about herbs. Denver, I'm in Fort Collins, so pretty close to Denver. So for those of you who know a little bit about herbs, feel free to chime in as well. Hi from Peru. Awesome. Really awesome. And also those of you who are watching, if you're enjoying the information, just feel free to tap the screen. That's what those little hearts are. It just lets me know that you enjoy what I'm talking about. So as I hinted about today, I'm going to be talking about my favorite herb for nausea. And the thing about herbs for nausea, and I commented pregnancy as well, because that's a really big common problem with pregnancy is nausea, but this can be applied to any form of nausea. So morning sickness, nausea associated with a flu, motion sickness nausea, so car sickness or airplane sickness or boat sickness, sea sickness, any kind of nausea, this herb is going to be really, really good for. So the herb that I am talking about today is ginger. Yay. So this is dry ginger root. If I had some fresh ginger, I would show it to you guys as well. Zingiber officinalis is the Latin name. And ginger really is the #1 herb for nausea. Am I a grower? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. I don't actually grow that many of my own herbs, mostly because running a store is kind of a full-time thing. And I'm also not a very good gardener. But ginger is my favorite remedy for all sorts of nausea. They don't exactly have a scientific answer for why it's so good at helping with nausea, but we know that it's very, very effective in a very short amount of time. So one of my favorite ways to have ginger and keep it around is we actually have these crystallized ginger chews. So you can see these are chunks of ginger root that have been soaked in sugar. So they're very sweet. But what's really nice about these is they keep really well in the car. You can also get little ginger candies at most of the grocery stores and natural health food stores. And anytime you're feeling nausea from anything, you just put one in your mouth, you can suck on it, you can chew on it, and usually within the first couple of minutes, the nausea will be gone, or at least significantly reduced for most people. So I actually keep ginger in my car because my husband tends to get nausea when we're driving, especially when we're driving through the mountains. And so I'll keep ginger candies in there, and you can just pop them in your mouth whenever you're feeling like you need to. So one of the other ways that I use ginger a lot is in our pregnancy tea. So we make this tea here in the store, and you can buy it online as well. And we put raspberry leaf, nettle, linden, peppermint, rose hips, and then we put ginger in here because so many women experience morning sickness throughout the entire duration of their pregnancy that having ginger in a tea on a daily basis is going to really help keep their stomach settled and help keep everything from, really just help keep the morning sickness from happening for a lot of women. So again, for those of you who are just joining, my name's Sarah and I'm an herbalist, and I am talking about the medicinal uses of the herb ginger. So if there are people on here who are watching who have never used herbs before, I want you to leave a comment that's just put a question mark in the comment if you've never used herbs before, or you just randomly happen across this Periscope and you have no idea what I'm talking about. That's okay. So, and then if you're following me and you've been checking out a couple of my Periscopes throughout this, feel free to chime in, ask any questions. So anyone who's watching right now, have you used ginger in pregnancy, or anyone here just used ginger for nausea in general? Long awkward pause now at this point in time, see if people want to chime in and comment today. I'm kind of periscoping at an unusual time of day. I don't know how many people are around right now, but that's just how it works out sometimes. Okay, so no one's gonna comment. You juice ginger every day. Awesome, you juice it. Cool. That's a really great way to use it. Yeah, so beyond just like being really good for nausea, ginger is also really anti-inflammatory. It's got a lot of antioxidants, got a lot of vitamins, minerals. Because it is a root, it concentrates nutrients from the soil a lot, and it's really good for just overall circulation, heart health, circulatory health, same thing as circulation, but it's also really anti-inflammatory. It's related to turmeric, so using the two together actually makes them both more effective for helping with inflammatory issues. Okay, so I guess this is going to be a super short scope today because ginger is a pretty simple herb. There are virtually no contraindications with ginger unless you're allergic to it. I've never really heard of anyone, or just don't like it. I've never really heard of anyone having any issues with ginger. So it's a really safe herb for pretty much everyone to use. Again, it's really good for flus too. So if you have, if you're experiencing vomiting from a flu, having ginger tea is a really great way to help settle your stomach and also to help just get fluids back into your system. So that's a really nice thing as well. And usually kids love it too, just as much as adults do. So, all right. So thank you guys for checking things out today. Hopefully this was informative. Sorry it's so short, but there aren't a whole lot of questions today. So again, if you're watching this and you do have questions and you're watching the replay, you can check out our website, goldenpoppyherbs.com, and you can find the contact us page and feel free to send us an email there. All right, have a nice day.